They aren't giving us any breaks. Hope Deggy's found some shelter.
Skips up and about, Strelok. I told you. He's got 9 lives, just like a cat.
What's happening to the zone, Strelok? I heard you say the emissions are getting worse.
I can't believe this guy. Here I am, worried sick, and he's been eavesdropping on us the whole time.
Richter, after the Stalker Program Control Center was destroyed, local emissions became more frequent. First in the Dead Valley, and then the entire zone began to shift. I guess no routes are safe anymore.
What's up with Degtярov? He saved my life at the Foundation.
What do you think? After he brought you here, Daggy headed back to the city to do some recon. He missed the good old Pripyat air, he said. I give him a day before he starts missing the adrenaline rush too. Monolith seems to have lost interest in Pripyat since we took down the Foundation. They're pulling out of the city. Some of them are heading to the CNPP, others to the Red Fortress.
How did it go? Is the Stalker program finished? Have we put an end to it?
What's the rush, pal? You just came too.
Skiff's right, Richter. We have no time to spare. Neither does the zone. She can't survive as long as there's someone looking to take advantage of her.
Like who?
Kaymanov.
What about him? To what end could the old guy possibly try to use the zone for, Strelok? Finding the best way to fix a blind dog's broken leg?
The good doctor whose only wish is to heal everyone is just a mask. Here, listen. He recorded this in X7 not long before connecting to the sea consciousness in the noosphere.
Barbarians who fancy themselves surgeons, connecting to the noosphere to separate good from evil with the precision of a scalpel. When did you become so adept at distinguishing between good and evil, darling? None of us possessed that skill before, and that hasn't changed now. No. Access to the noosphere belongs to all of humanity, without exception. It's a test that could either drown us in an abyss of mutual hatred, or elevate us to a new level where we can finally learn to understand and forgive each other. But it's a journey for all of us, not just 8 chosen ones.
It will drown the zone. That's for sure. Kaymanov is well aware of that. But it never stopped him.
And what if we try talking to him? Maybe he'll understand.
We've been there already. When he opens his mouth, you start second-guessing everything. You, not him. That's why I don't believe the doctor will change his mind. Can't teach an old dog new tricks. So might as well just put it down.
So you want me to kill Kaymanov?
I want the zone to just be the zone. Kaymanov doesn't. Getting to him now isn't easy. The zone is shaking after the Foundation was destroyed. Due to anomalous disturbances, everywhere is dangerous now. But you can do it. You have to.
But why does it have to be me? Why can't you kill him yourself?
Because. No wavering, no stupid memories about an old friendship and a life I owe him. One shot. An easy death.
I'll make my decision after I talk to Kaymanov.
You won't make it to the Red Forest without me. The zone is renewing itself, just like it did after the second emission back in the fall of 2011. But you were right, Skiff. You'll never get anywhere in the zone if you're afraid of your own failures. Now let's find out if I'm fit to be a true guide, or if I'm better off dead. Let's go. When else will we ever have a chance to see the zone like this?
Don't let Kaymanov get into your head. Get rid of the Doctor and find me by the Red Fortress. Let's finish what we've started. From the Red Fortress, we go to the generators, through the teleport. They've had no maintenance in 10 years. So you need experimental armor from Project X. Otherwise, it'll dissolve you into molecules.
The monolith is pulling back toward the CMPP and the
Here are
Red
the
Fortress.
coordinates. You'll find it there.
By the way,
Back if the
Daggy left you
situation
his gun.
changes.
He said if you survive, you deserve it. Later, okay?
Still have some questions.
Go ahead. This could be our last chance to chat.
Looks like we barely made it. What was Korshunov trying to do?
The Colonel and his beloved ward never had any real weight. Sit, heal. They do whatever Agata says. This time she needed loyal soldiers. But I saw her true colors back at Circa. Brave new world without the zone, where everyone is happy. Ring any bells? Agata and her masters once were behind Project X. But the sea consciousness scientists refused to follow their orders and came up with a plan of their own. As far as I can understand, she was going to somehow replace the representatives program and get access to the heart of the X network. This way, she would have direct control over the generators, the source of anomalous energy of the zone, to reclaim what she thought was hers from the very beginning.
So, it wasn't enough to destroy the STALKER program control center? What else needs to be done?
The destruction of the control center was crucial, so that no one could ever manipulate the zone again. But that's not enough. We need to get to the X7 lab. It's at the generator's central core, where sea consciousness ran the experiment that created the zone. This is where the agents and the first monolithian prototypes came from. So, the only way to free the zone is to return to the place of its origin.
What exactly do you know about Project X?
Initially, Project X was a network of labs to research psi energy and find a way to connect to the noosphere. Sure. Later, they created the generators as a way to control anomalous energy. At least, that's what I've found out so far. Mutants and psi technologies are just different ways to get to the hidden treasures of the noosphere. But sea consciousness went even further, having failed to eliminate all that's dark in human nature. They had to create agents and the monolith to protect their existence inside fragile, green glass pods. I told you, the same shit wrapped in different seemingly righteous intentions. Their ultimate goal is control over the zone, over her overwhelming yet attractive power.
If the zone is so dangerous, why are you protecting it?
She can't protect herself, Skiff. What's dangerous are the filthy hands that created her and now think they can fiddle with her however they like. But the true zone, free from the masters, is different, incomprehensible, and she should remain that way. I once ventured to the center of the zone, avid for her mysteries. Then I tried to destroy her when my brain got scrambled and I thought she had taken my memory. But no, that wasn't her. Those were the filthy hands that treated the zone as a mere tool. Chop them off, and she'll become herself again. That's the only way.
All right. What next?
Like I said, we need to rid the zone of anyone planning to take advantage of her.